Preseason game 1 in the books. Moving on to the next one, man. It's time to prepare for this open practice. Let's talk about what we've seen, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all out there having a good Sunday. It's back for the aftermath.
Yep. Salute to everybody rocking with us, man. Let's get to this preseason reaction, and let's get ready for the Patriots and joint practice. Let's roll. What's up, everybody, and welcome. What up, Nina? What up, Daniel? Salute to everybody. What up, Richard? Yeah, the Cowboys lost, but we ain't going to react to that because it's preseason. They're going to say, it don't mean anything. But welcome to another edition of Broad Street Aftermath with your boy Cool Tech Connor and your boy Smitty Eagle. What up, Smitty?
Chilling, man. You know, enjoying Sunday. You know, watched a little preseason. You know, watching preseason all weekend pretty much. So just enjoying football being back. You know how I go.
Yep, we got lots to talk about. So let's get it going. We had our first preseason this past Friday, Smitty. We beat the Ravens in preseason, which don't mean nothing, but go ahead and talk about it, man. What was your reaction? The good, bad, and the ugly. And we'll hand out some preseason grades, I guess, see what happened. So go ahead and give your thoughts on preseason.
I thought it was a well-played game. I think we came out and executed well. I think things looked decent. I didn't like Kenny Pickett that much. Watching him play was, you know, I think a little bit worse than watching Ian Book play years ago. But no, it was well-rounded, man. I like what I seen out of, you know, Will Shipley. I like what I seen out of a few guys out there, man. Even John Ross, I thought, put on a nice performance. It was a couple guys, man, that came out there and showed some fight. I was very impressed on the offensive side of the ball with the depth at the offensive line for sure. I think the third or fourth string running back came in and he was being productive, and third and fourth string both were productive. They were able to get the ball up and down the field. They were able to give Kenny Pickett and Tanner McKee plenty of time to pass the rock. I think things obviously vanilla, right? You obviously weren't given everything. You wasn't showing the offense in a sense, but I like what I seen out of the depth, man. I think right now the only thing we could do is improve. I think Tuesday is going to show a lot of what we're trying to do. You know, when we get out here and we go up against the Patriots. But I think, you know, with it being vanilla, with seeing what we see, I think even, you know, a few guys were able to solidify some spots. I think I do got one problem though. I need a wide receiver 3, man. I don't know if Britton Covey and Johnny Wilson gonna cut it. I'm gonna just be real honest. But I told y'all, you know, months ago, I thought John Mechie, the third from the Texans, was buried in that roster. and could be a big addition to us. I know last year, if you look at the numbers, it looked bad because he was coming off of the leukemia. I think he back full health. I think we could use him. They got Tank Dell. They got Stephon Diggs. They got a few guys that's in front of him at this moment. I think right now, and it's a report out that Howie is calling around looking for wide receiver depth. So I wouldn't be surprised if we were calling the Texans, man, to see what they want for a guy like Mechie. And I think Mechie would be perfect.
Yeah, let's read some before I get my thoughts. We don't need wide receiver 3.
What the hell he was looking at? Them wide receiver 3s look bad. And Paris Campbell hurt.
John Ross Campbell hurt. How he get hurt?
He been hurt for like weeks.
All right.
He been out for weeks.
Yep.
Bring Covey small. I mean, listen, me personally.
We was hyping up Johnny Wilson in this past all season.
I think Johnny Wilson is good for. I think Johnny Wilson gonna be red zone though. I don't think they're gonna trust him to use him between the 20s, man. I just don't see them using him on a 3 down. But I mean, I could be wrong. It could look better when you get the offense rolling, but it's a report out. We're looking for wide receivers right now, so don't be surprised if a wide receiver 3 come in here and pick up that spot.
Right. Covey is good.
I would like to see Covey be good, but man, listen. If y'all gonna tell me 17 games, Covey gonna kick return and play wide receiver 3 at a high level, and I ain't seen it yet, and you want me to reiterate it, I can't say that. All I can say right now is I want to see him do better. I want to see him be more involved, but I can see us going and get a wide receiver 3.
Yeah, I agree with you. The offense was good. Tanner McKee proved that he should be QB2. And we had the discussion last year when it came to quarterback 2, who should be. And I think Tanner McKee took his spot. Kenny Pickett, man, he got a lot of work to do. Offensively, the wide receivers outside of AJ Devontae, we need wide receiver 3. I agree with you.
The dude we brought in, he coming off a major knee injury at this moment. I don't know how that's gonna work out. But he did get drafted by Fangio. He's 24 years old. He had two decent seasons before this injury in 2021 and 2022. He was very effective alongside his partner there in Justin Simmons. But I think he could come in and be maybe some good depth at the safety position, which tells me if he can prove himself, one of the guys that we thought being a veteran of the Eagles will be cut.
Right. Yeah. Defensively, it was good. We had a couple picks. Jeremiah Trotter is a beast, man, with 5 tackles and 1 sack. Nolan Smith was impressive. N'Kobe Dean.
Randall. Oh, go ahead, bro. I'm just laughing at Randall. I was gonna get to it, but I'm laughing at Randall.
Go ahead. Get to it.
Shit, this is what you're talking about.
I'm wondering what Smitty thought about Bonds, or too early to judge.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, Smitty?
I told y'all he was depth. Y'all didn't listen to Smitty when I said he was depth. But hey, man, we're gonna see, man. Look, he did not look great. For the first probably, I say the first drive, he looked at loss, and then he maybe picked it up. He maybe picked it up later into the reps or whatever, right? But I think N'Kobe Dean looked better. I think, and I ain't saying better than Bond, but I think he looked better. He looked improved, and I think Jeremiah Trotter jumped off the page. I could see it being another fight, man. I didn't like what I seen from Zach. I didn't think he performed well. I didn't think what I heard. See, like, listen to what I heard from camp, from what I heard from the reporters. I expected to see him jump off the paper when I was looking at the game. But neither here nor there. I think we do got some promise in 2 of the other linebackers. I really do. I really feel like N'Kobe Dean and Trotter could make a push for that linebacker 2 spot. They both played well to me. Now, people might say, the Kobe Dean or whatever, but to me, he played well. I think he executed his job. He had a couple good plays. I think Trotter definitely executed his job. He had 2 or 3 standout plays where he made some plays. So I think, today I didn't see a change though. Today I didn't see a change. I think Fangio stuck to his guns.
We'll get to today's practice. I want
No,
to
I'm
know.
just saying he was
Right.
asking me how I feel, but I'm telling him like I didn't see a change today, so maybe they still have faith in Zach Bond, even though he had a poor showing in our first sighting of him.
Right. Let's see. Right. They both played well. Eagle Girl said. We got. I still don't know about Dean. Are we sure he can stay healthy?
And I don't think he got a health issue. That's just me, bro. I don't think he has a health issue. I think but do you know how rare that injury is he got? Like, do you know how many people really get that? And it's like in between your toes. It's like the smallest bone in your foot. Like, it's one of those injuries, like, you get it, it's just hard to get. And it wasn't like he tore his ACL, fibula, broke arm. It wasn't like nothing like that. It was like one of those injuries, like, you don't really get. But once it heals, it's not really a lingering issue. You know what I mean? So I think with the technology we got, man, I think he should be fine. I think he's gonna be well. Man. I want to see him get an opportunity to play. I think he will get an opportunity to play. But yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I guess we'll revisit it here soon, huh?
Yeah, we'll revisit it. Yes, see. I agree. Dean does have some
Okay,
good
you
trade.
muted.
I am. No. Am I?
I can't hear you.
Wait, you can't hear me. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. I can't be because y'all can hear me, right?
I can hear you now.
Oh, that was weird. But anyway, I was gonna ask you if you can choose some people. Yeah, thanks, Random. Yeah, thank y'all. Salute to y'all. When it comes to the preseason, give me the players that stepped up and give me the players that need some work, Smitty, if you can choose any.
The players that stepped up.
Right.
It's a lot. I mean, Johnny Wilson.
In other words, I'm sorry, not stepped up. Any players that impress you in preseason and players that need some dang work.
Okay, players that I'm gonna go players that need work first.
Right.
Anaya Smith definitely needs some work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say Tyler Steen, but he was hurt, so I really don't want to put Tyler Steen on the list. Right. He was a little hurt, so I ain't gonna say Tyler. Anaya Smith, Zach Bond, Bryce Huff. I couldn't even tell he played, to be honest.
Right. I agree with you. Let's see.
He said people that stood out. That's a little harder though. That's a little harder. People that stood out. Johnny Wilson, Will Shipley.
Yep.
N'Kobe Jeremiah. And the new safety, McCullough. McCullough. Yeah, him. I get those. Those will be mine right there.
Yeah, I agree with. Yeah, I agree with you. Aaliyah Smith, Bond, Kenny Pickett is number one on the list for me after what I saw from preseason. Now, does he need some work? Absolutely, but yeah, he's top of the list. And everything that you said on your list, I'll add it to mine. And same with everything else. Let's see. Pickett stinks. Yeah, man. Like, what's your thoughts on Pickett, Smitty? Should we?
Good. It ain't nothing we can do about it, man. We stuck with it. Hey, just as long as he ain't got to play too many snaps, I'll be okay.
You think he should be QB3? or Q?
Yeah, 3. 4.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Will Grier, so I ain't gonna say 4. I'll say 3.
do we normally keep how many quarterbacks? I know outside of Jalen.
Well, the rule changed, so now I think you keep 4.
Oh, all right.
Because the third one don't count on the roster, and then the fourth one is usually on the practice squad. So you usually
right. Yeah. Let's see. Random says, keep the comments coming, y'all. Salute to King DV. He's on vacation.
Nah, Pickett ain't better than Minshew.
Yeah, he's not better than Minshew. Is he even better than who was our QB 2 last year? Marcus Mariota. Is he even better than him? Because you, me, Mo,
yeah, he's better than Mariota.
He
better than he better than Mariota. We ain't gonna even do that. He better than Mariota.
Because we talked last year, you, me,
listen,
Mo.
Mariota played what? Almost the whole preseason and didn't even have that many touchdowns. And at least Pickett got a touchdown on his drive.
Right. Let's see. Richard says, what y'all think about the new kickoff rule now?
I like it. I think a lot of people played it. Listen. Richard, I know it looked crazy how they played it. I think a lot of people got some ways they want to manipulate it. And I think they hid it during the preseason. And they just said, look, run for the hole and try to make it. If you can make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't. But I think it's gonna be some trickery coming on, because I seen a couple of penalties that happened from dudes trying to do some things. So I think people are gonna turn it up. I think it could be fun.
Yeah, I agree with you. Aaron said, nah, Pickett ain't better than Minshew.
Nah. Not even close.
Not even close. It's like, think about that. Did you see Kenny Pickett? I know he threw a couple of picks. He threw a couple of picks? Friday in the preseason. Did he?
No, I don't think he threw no picks. No.
Oh, y'all let us know, because to me,
Pickett didn't throw no picks. He went 13, 14 for 21 for 80 yards and a touchdown. He didn't throw a pick.
Oh. Then, because I was about to say, why was he that bad?
No. It was just like the dink and dunks, man. It was just like, and then the passes just didn't look accurate. It looked like he was throwing like, I don't even know. It looked ugly. It just didn't look right.
That's what I was saying, because
he looked like he was straining or something. It's just weird.
Right, because I was asking, and you knew he didn't throw no picks. He threw a touchdown. It was just people was excited. Right, because people was excited about Tanner McKee over him, and I was agreeing, of course, but I was wondering why. That's all. I was wondering why.
Yeah. He should have had a touchdown. He should have had 2 touchdowns that he missed. Yeah. From he ain't got no touch. He ain't got no touch on the ball, man. It's just like It's just nasty. Yep. It looked ugly.
Yeah. He threw 1 touchdown pass. Yeah, I saw the Will Shipley. What's your thoughts on Will Shipley? How he look to you?
I mean, I put him on the standout list.
You're right.
I ain't gonna say too much. I mean, it's still early, but he looked good. He ain't had that much rep, but for what he did get out there and get able to do, he was all right.
Yep. Pickett has no touch. I agree. Pickett threw next Nick Foles in the Super.
Now he said he the next Nick Foles. No,
oh God. Never put Kenny Pickett in the same mention as Nick Foles.
Hey, sure enough. Thank you. Somebody come in here and get the sentiments I said. Hey, sure enough. What you think about Mechie?
Wide receivers wasn't getting separated either except Covey. Need another wide receiver.
All right. That man was forcing the ball in there. He was just making it happen. He was just putting it there. He was just like, all right, I'm going to just see what I can do.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, man, I thought Johnny Wilson was going to do something in this preseason, man.
They didn't give him the opportunity. He didn't get no targets, bro. And then, I mean, that's wild. We got to the red zone I thought when we got to the red zone the second time with with Tanner McKee. I thought they was gonna throw him in and let him run the fade. They didn't even run the fade.
Yeah, because from what I'm hearing from practice, and we'll talk about practice coming up.
He been the red zone guy all the time, and then we get to the game. He not, but maybe, hey, look, you never know what they're trying to hide, bro.
Right. Yeah,
you never know. They trying to keep it discreet.
Right. Elias is the next Nelson Aguilar.
Now that still can happen. I wouldn't say that's off the table. That still can happen. That's still an opportunity to see what he got.
Right.
I just think right now he got to build.
Yeah, he got to build it up, especially he got to. For me, he got 2 preseasons to prove it. This one coming up and the next one, because in less than 2 to 3.
But he a rookie though. I mean, he a rookie. He ain't got to really prove nothing. Just stay healthy and just execute your damn job, bro. You can't even you out there not even catching the punts. We ain't asking you to do 1,000 things out there. Just catch the punts, and if you get in on offense, catch the ball. Yep. You about to give me Quez Watkins vibes, and then that's not gonna be nice.
Exactly. What up, Stu?
What up, Stu?
Yep. Let's see. Richard says, sucks the weather altered the starters' unit from getting reps. What was your thoughts on the starters not playing? You think they play next week, the following week? When you think the players start?
See, you think I care? You think I know? They switched it up on me last second when I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna live stream. Then I said I'm gonna wait. If I'm gonna live stream, I want to make sure these guys are gonna play, man. I don't want to live stream the game. If I'm gonna be watching the backups, I'll live stream later. And then it came out we wasn't playing. I was like, I see it. I kind of knew it because like the weather didn't permit putting the starters in. I don't want Jalen out there and no craziness like that. So yeah. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad they didn't start. And really, if I really don't want them to start really in preseason, but I also want them to get some reps. I'm kind of in the middle, but at the end of the day, get them ready for Brazil. That's all I care about.
I think we are gonna get some reps though. I think it is gonna be a situation where we do get some reps.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. It's like you can't just sit everybody and just say, "Oh, we're gonna play them all in Brazil."
Because if you look, Fangio studied. I think it was more Kellen Moore that pulled the starters on offense.
Yeah,
because defense. If you look at it, Bryce Huff played, Jordan Carter played, Jordan Davis played, Zach Bond played, Quinyon played,
Mitchell,
Keeley. Yeah, everybody played that was a starter except for like the
Slay, Brand,
Reed Blankenship.
Yeah.
Like guys like that didn't play. But most of the guys that's new to the team or trying to earn a spot, they was out there.
Yeah. Yep. So I agree. They'll play. It's just which game, because it might not be versus the Patriots because they're doing joint practice. So it might be the home game preseason finale versus the Vikings. It might, because you're doing joint practice versus the Patriots this Tuesday. So that might be
interesting. It's gonna be interesting to hear what come out of there.
Exactly. Huffman, no sacks.
Yeah, he need to. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to feel his way. He's trying to find something. Find a move or two. He got to find it, man. Because right now it's looking real suspect.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, but I'm just really talking junk. But most of the time, it take those type of guys a little bit longer to adjust to being on a new team, because you gotta understand how that D tackle next to you is working. You know what I mean? And simply being off page with him, he make a move. You know what I'm saying? And you don't make the right move, you could throw off things on the line. So he just got to get in tune with the guys. You got to think. That Jet stretch, he was there for 3 years, pretty much molding himself to be a part of that Jets line. You know what I'm saying? He was in there. He was rolling with them. He was every practice getting more and more reps. He started filling out. It takes time. So I'm going to just give him a little time. Sometimes, like I told y'all, around week 5, week 6, it should be smooth. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. The Axeman has been reborn. Junior, man. Salute to Junior. Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's move on to today's practice. I know you saw some clips. I know you saw the press conference. What's your thoughts on today's practice? If you saw any clips, Smitty?
I mean, us practicing against us is kind of,
Yeah, I know.
you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know what they expect. Because it's like we play all the time. You know, it's kind of like back and forth. It's fun banter, but I think today it wasn't really much that stood out. I'm more ready for Tuesday. I think Tuesday is when you're gonna get the brink of the work. You're gonna get to really hear what's going on and understand what's going on and really see where we at. You know what I mean? So I think I'm ready to see Tuesday. Today was just more of, you know, the same. But I did like what I heard from Quinyon Mitchell. Now Huff went to Memphis, didn't he?
I think.
Did Bryce Huff go to Memphis? Hold on, let me look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Because did he went to Oregon?
I think he went to Memphis.
Yeah, y'all let me know. Let me charge my phone, by the way. Y'all let me know.
Yeah, he went to Memphis. Yeah, he went to Memphis.
Yeah, I kind of figured that because Oregon. How he went to Oregon?
Memphis.
Oh yeah,
Josh Huff went to Oregon. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But yeah, he gonna be all right though. I think he's gonna be. I think he's just trying to figure it out, man. Feel his way through. It's early. He's just trying to figure out. Okay, where do I work next to Jalen Carter? Where do I work best next to Milton Williams? You know what I'm saying? How much is Jordan Davis gonna get a push on the offensive line? I think it's gonna be rolling. I like what I heard from Quinyon today, man. He's steady stepping up, man. I think he gonna get Avonte Maddox cut.
You think so? Because Quinyon Mitchell had himself a game. He could have had a pick in that preseason game. He could have had a pick.
That's why I say it's gonna happen though, right? It's it's a situation where, like, where does Avonte Maddox fit now, right? You look at the situation that he came in to be the backup nickel, but more than likely the backup nickel is Cooper DeJean. When he's everywhere on the field, he's still the backup nickel. So then you think about, okay, backup safety. You got Cooper. You got Sidney Brown coming back off an injury here soon. Also, is Cooper DeJean gonna be a part of it? The guy we signed today, it's a possibility to shoe in, right?
Right.
Where does Avonte Maddox start to fit in this lineup if he's not playing nickel or he's not playing safety? And they don't really like him at safety.
Yeah, man.
It sounds bad, but it's just like, where do you fit now? You came in to do a job, but do you fit that job? Is it gonna benefit you to play that job? Or is it not? Because you don't even know where you fit best.
Right, I agree with you. MF gonna be safety, nickel, and depth.
Why? Where? Why would he? Okay, right now you got Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, Tyler Hall, who all are performing better than Avonte Maddox at the nickel spot. Cooper DeJean is a shoe-in to be the backup. Then that safety, you got C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Reed Blankenship. You just signed the guy, Sidney Brown, and also Cooper DeJean, who's the Swiss Army knife. It seems like Avonte Maddox don't got a spot. Either him or Bradbury, and I think Bradbury is less likely to get traded at this point because of the baggage he carried. Avonte Maddox don't carry no temporary hurt. You can cut him and move on and not get an eyelash in your eyeball.
Yeah, I agree with you. Avonte Maddox might be the one out, man, and woo! It won't be the same. Hey, Because Quinyon Mitchell's having himself a camp and a preseason, man. You gotta at least put him on the spot. So I agree with you. Let's see. Bradbury's still on the team. He's holding up a spot. It's the money. It's the money.
Yeah, you're not moving him unless it makes sense.
Right. Random says you're
random. Listen, I'm
It
just
is
keeping
what
it real.
it
But
is.
listen, I was sitting here today by myself looking at our roster, right? And I was looking at a little tape. I'm like, dang, bro, like it looked, and I just started adding up. Okay, how many players in each position? Okay, now I started ranking how I've been hearing about players and how they've been playing well. I don't know. See, this is the thing, right? Aaron, and this is what I was thinking about today. This how I got into the Maddox might not have a spot situation. If this young 24-year-old cat can work out and make it legit as a depth piece, then now you have the solidified safety room you want. You got 4 solidified guys in there, plus you got your rangy guy that can move in and out of the safety room in Cooper DeJean, right? So now you got 5 guys basically in the safety room. Okay, so if he don't work out and you decide to do what you did with Quarterman because Quarter Water didn't work, and you move on from him, then I can see them call him. But Howie right now, y'all know how he is, bro. He just trying to put the pieces in. And he want him to fall just how he need him to, so the machine works smooth. I just feel like if the dude today works out, which he's a Fangio, he was drafted by Fangio 4 years ago. 4 years ago, drafted by Fangio at the Denver Broncos, had two decent seasons as a rotational piece. Then he had a knee injury last year. He missed the season. He coming in here to try to prove himself, try to get back on the roster. 24 years old. If you can get him in here for cheap and you can keep him on the roster for the low, he's our Marcus Epps, bro. He gonna be in the backup room for a period of time, maybe building up in the ranks because that's a Fangio guy. He know the system. I'm just being. Listen, I think Fangio also gonna change the system a little bit. So a lot of these guys, health is really something he been harping on. Conditioning, health. Keep up with your body. Your health is wealth, man. So I think we got some things that really brewing in this team right now that I've been looking at, man. I'm trying to get some things together because I want to drop a nice video on what I've seen and what I believe is going on, so y'all can kind of pick my brain about what I'm thinking.
Right. By the way, the guy that we signed, what's your thoughts on him?
I just told you I don't know. He didn't play last season. I can't give you a synopsis of a guy that's coming off an injury. You know what I mean? Is right now he's picking up the pieces. He hasn't played in a year. He didn't play one snap last year, not one. He got hurt at the end of the 2022 season with a knee injury. He's coming in now trying to figure it out. He's trying to put his feet on the ground. So I'm looking at it in a situation of he's going to get the opportunity to come in. Fangio knows him. He knows the scheme. He's 24. He just turned 24. So he won't be 25 to the start of the next season. He coming in with an opportunity with a defense that needs safety depth. Right now, all he has to do is come in and show he knows what he's doing. He's in place. He's fighting. He's working. I can see him building up the ranks. I don't think we signed him for no reason. Quarterman came in to take Oren Burke's spot, but I think Quarterman came in and didn't perform well in the week he had here. He out. You know what I mean? So it's like this to me. If you watch basketball, your 10-day contract, that's what you got right now. It ain't even 10 days. It's like 5 to 7 days to figure it out. If you don't got it looking good for Howie and Vic, they going to get another guy. That's why I say you can see Justin Simmons still coming here because there's an opportunity open on the table for somebody to come in and fill that depth.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
He only got the one injury, but the injury is, I think it's like the patella tendon.
You think he'll make the roster? You think he makes the roster, or is he a camp body?
Who?
The guy that was just signed. Yeah.
Stern. I told you he got an opportunity, bro. He's not a camp body. He's here for an opportunity to play. He's a Fangio guy. Fangio ain't bringing somebody in he drafted to be a camp body. He bringing him in to see, hey, look, you coming off an injury. I know what I seen off you the 2 years I had you. Let me see if you still got some of that left in the juice in the tank, and see if we can work with something, because I believe you might have something that could contribute to this safety room. He you know what I'm saying? He didn't reach out to him and get him out of injury and bring him here for no reason.
Right.
To me, the only reason I say that, to me, a camp body is more like a dude that's been in the league. You bringing him in for opportunity. He's 24, man. You know what I'm saying? Camp body is usually somebody that you kind of know about. You don't really know what he got. He young. He still got opportunity to build some things.
Right. I agree with you. The next thing we need to talk about is, Patriots preseason preview and joint practice. What you want to see? Let's start from the joint practice. What you want to see from the starters versus the Patriots in joint practice?
I want to see. I kind of want to see if Jalen Hurts continue what he's been doing. Kind of being precise. I ain't talking about like the no interception thing. That really don't bother me. But just being precise, being aggressive, making great decisions, being very vocal. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the guys stand on task and keeping things rolling, so the offense can really learn and really get where they need to be by the time we get to Brazil. So I want to see Jalen Hurts still initiating and really, really being aggressive, putting the ball down the field, also taking the check down. I think just seeing him still move the same way he's been moving over the last few weeks as we've been listening and watching and kind of seeing what he's been doing. I think doing that, seeing him get the opportunity to kind of go out here with a different defense that's well equipped to do what they're gonna do. I think if he can get the opportunity to get out here and do some things, I think we could be in a good standing. You know what I mean? So I'm ready to kind of see how that folds out against that defense, and then I want to see our offensive line kind of hold up against this pass rush. Keep Jalen Hurts, keep Tanner McKee protected when they get in these first and second team snaps. Because obviously, I would say third team, but you hope you never have to get to the third team offensive line.
Right.
So those guys, they just maneuverable. But right now, first and second team, I want to see them keep those guys standing up, man. And on the defensive side, I want to see the execution of the secondary. I want to see the execution of the secondary. Keep locking things up. Obviously, I want to see Quinyon Mitchell stay on the path he's on. He's been on a tear the last maybe 4 or 5 days. Every time I hear about his name, it's been nothing but praises and good work. He also showed up when the cameras turned on. He's popped out on the page. So I want to see him continue to frustrate the Patriots quarterbacks in the same manner, and their deep and their wide receivers. I want to see Isaiah Rodgers still get the same effort. I would like to see, if I could, I like to see Nakobe Dean and Jalen and Jeremiah Trotter step into those roles and make some big plays. In the defensive line, man, I want to see. I want to hear about some sacks. I want to hear about pressure being put on Jacoby Brissett, the rookie. I want to see all that. I want to hear about things of that nature, because I think, the defensive line right now, they feeling their way out. But the closer it gets to being time to play, I want you to kind of ramp it up. I want you to kind of get more aggressive, because it's a long season. But if you're not getting at the quarterback, it's going to be a longer season. So I just want to see if we can get some pressure on these guys. I know the Patriots are kind of in the limbo of, offensive linemen, receivers, running backs, quarterbacks. They got a lot of things going on over there, and we kind of got it situated. So I want to go in there, boom, boom. We should be on point. Things should be crispy. So with that being said, I just want to see us perform at a high level, man. So I think we at that point where, every day should be a good day. You dealing with the Eagles, we don't have bad days. So I think we should go in here and that might be a catchy one. Ooh, that's my new way. Dealing with the Eagles, we don't have bad days. Hey, man. Hey,
I like that,
hey, but
Smitty.
nah. I think we should continue what we're doing, man. And I just want to hear good things. Obviously, I want to hear that it was competitive, it was close. You know what I'm saying? We was making it hard. Obviously, I don't want to go in there and just the Eagles came in and dominated camp. No, man, you ain't getting better if you just came in there and dominated. So I would
Right.
hope to hear that it was competitive. I would hope to hear that it was something good. But I think you know our defense and our offense have been playing well against each other. So I want to see if we can kind of manipulate some things when we see somebody else.
Right. For me, and by the way, we don't have practice tomorrow, right?
No, I think it's Tuesday.
Yeah, because I kind of figured that because Moan was on X asking, do we have practice tomorrow? So for me, keep the main thing the main thing. I don't really care if it's the Patriots. Do what you got to do to get yourself ready. Jalen Hurts continued to do what you do. Offensively, Saquon, AJ, Devontae, Goddard, just keep balling out. Keep the main thing the main thing. Offensive line got to protect my boy. I get it. It's the Patriots, but they're trying to get a job too. Some of those players on the defense side of the ball is trying to get a job too. So protect Jalen, protect Tanner McGee. Hopefully we don't get to the third string like Smitty said. And defensively, you gotta get some sacks. I need Trotter. I need Jordan Davis, N'Kobe Dean, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, all you guys. Exactly. No injuries as well, man. We're less than 25 days, 26 days away from Brazil. No injuries, man. That's for me. Let's get some sacks. Let's get some picks. If this is the only time we get to see the starters when it comes to this preseason stuff, at least show up and show out. And let's not make the Patriots any bad than they already are. They trying to get jobs too. The Patriots players trying to have a job too. Because
Facts.
right, let's try not to make them embarrassed. Because they trying to get jobs too. They trying to get a paycheck. They trying to feed their families. And like Ham said, no injuries. We already got CJ Gardner Johnson hurt. I think Patrick
Johnson,
Patrick Johnson, he was hurt.
Mr. One Strip Sack, and now you hurt. That's crazy. You've been on this team forever, and now you hurt again.
The wide receiver 3 that we have that we were supposed
Harris
to
Campbell.
Yeah, Paris Campbell. He's hurt. Let's try not to have injuries. We're 26 days away from Brazil. Let's try not to have any injuries. And again, if this is the only time that we see the starters, right?
Hey, Howie, go get John, please. That's all I ask.
Right. If this is the only time that we see the starters, if we're not going to see the starters in preseason, at least do what y'all been doing in camp. Just no injuries. That's for me. And if we ain't going to see the starters, what you want to see from the second and third strings in preseason, Smitty?
Improvement. That's it. That's all I can ask for at this point. Improvement. Just give me some improvement. If you can improve off what we've been building on, show me that you still got the same drive you had. Because somebody said it best. I think it was Cam Newton. Like
Right.
the first preseason game, the second preseason game, yeah, we all still hype off, the off season and coming together.
Yeah.
So you should see consistency in this game. That's kind of what I want. The third preseason game is where I really want to tap in and really look to see, okay, who's still stepping up, who's trying to make a position battle, who's trying to make a spot. That this your last chance, your last shot. So I think we rolling, man. We rolling.
Yeah, for me, the same as you. I want consistency from the second and third stringers. If the starters ain't playing the next 2 preseasons, then I want consistency from the second and third stringers. Who wants a roster spot? That's what I want to know. Who wants a roster spot? We're 25 days away from kickoff of the 2024 NFL season where we face the Green Bay Packers in Brazil. Who wants a roster spot? Who wants to go to Brazil and handle business? I need the defensive players, second and third string to step up because Jordan Love, he played in preseason and he can move. That's all he can move. So you got to get defensive players got to step up on all three phases. And let's do what we got to do. Let's see. Dang, I love Patrick Johnson in preseason.
It ain't nothing crazy random. I think he got like a lower leg injury, a calf injury or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it was nothing crazy. I don't think it was crazy.
Right. I don't think it was.
But we have seen injuries that have lingered. Y'all remember that running back we had that one time? I ain't gonna say his name too loud. He was on the roster and he had like this small injury, but he could never play. That Jordan dude, you know what I'm saying? That Jordan Howard dude kept getting the little, stingers and couldn't play the whole season. So we'll see.
Right. Before we go,
you don't remember Jordan Howard? You don't remember him? You don't remember Howard?
Huh?
You don't remember Jordan Howard?
Oh yeah, I remember Jordan Howard. What about him?
I said, you don't remember how he used to get hurt? He had like something simple like a stinger or an ankle sprain and be gone the whole season. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't get how you be hurt.
That's so if you want outside of the wide receiver position, let's talk about that real quick. Outside of the wide receiver position, is there any other moves you want Howie Roseman to make before we get to Brazil?
Not that I see right now. I think opportunity is there to make some plays. Howie's obviously always looking for the best play. He got an opportunity to make some things happen. So I'm kind of looking at from a bird's eye view. We got some really, really small, minor moves that can be made, but right now, there's some guys that's standing out in a few positions that you kind of don't want to move in and swoop in with a new guy right now. You let them play it out, especially with Nakobe Dean and Jeremiah Trotter. You let both of them fight for that spot against Zach Bond, whoever come out on top. You know what I'm saying? So I think in that position, you good. I think wide receiver 3 right now for me, and maybe tight end. Tight end look a little shaky, man. I think tight end could get some improvement.
Hurt because Grant Cocker was hurt
again. He always hurt, man. Dude always hurt, man. So that ain't even nothing new to me. But yeah, I think definitely tight end 2, wide receiver 3. Yeah, that's about it. I think that's about it for me.
Yeah, I'm with you. Wide receiver 3 and tight end because you never know with Dallas Goedert. I need another tight end badly. So if you could choose between Jeremiah Trotter, Zach Bond, or Nakobe Dean to take that linebacker spot, who you think is going to take it?
Right now I'm gonna put a little money on Nakobe, man. Put a little money on
Nakobe. Why Nakobe? Because we talked about him a lot on both the Aftermath and Birds of Broad Street. So why Nakobe?
You see, that's just who I'm putting my money on right now. I like what I seen. And I think Trotter just being younger, I think if you do get somebody a shot early in the thing, if they showing up, I think it would be Nakobe, but it could be ugly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know though. I don't know. I'm just right now, if I had to put a little money down, I'd say it'll be Nakobe at some point, but then I think no. Devin White automatically started. We talk about it against Zach.
Yeah, Devin White is already in. I'm talking about the linebacker after him.
Yeah, linebacker 2.
Linebacker
I think if you look at it, I think it's a situation where you can get a possibility of maybe Nakobe Dean starting and Trotter maybe pushing up later on in the season. I think he gonna need some time to develop. If he don't, it could be I could be wrong. He could be the starter week 1, but I think he needs some time. He made some instinctful plays though in the game. In that game we did watch them.
Yeah, I agree with you. If I wanted to be Trotter only because he was impressive, But just because he's been here the longest, unfortunately, give it to Kobe Dean. But he got to step up in the worst way, though, because have you seen it with Nakobe Dean? You think he can take that spot, or what's your thoughts
I
on
think he
Dean?
could
Doesn't
play.
he
I think he
step
could.
up?
I think he could play well in that spot. I think he obviously, he do got to step up for sure. I think he could step in that spot though,
the only reason why I'm
be a
asking
factor.
Smitty because right, the only reason I'm asking Smitty because you know and I know he gets hurt a lot.
Who?
Nakobe Dean.
I just
Dean?
definitely he has one.
I'm just asking. I thought it was Dean.
He got one injury.
Oh,
one injury in 3 years.
Right, because I thought it was because I thought Nakobe Dean gets hurt a lot. I bet.
That's the narrative. That's what they tell you, that he get hurt a lot, but he ain't been here enough for me to say he get hurt a lot.
That is true. So I'll give it to Nakobe Dean until it ain't, because you're right. He don't really get hurt a lot, and you're putting Trotter out in the first game versus the Packers. Now, will he knock it out the park? Absolutely, but Nakobe Dean's been here the longest, so I would pass it to him. So I agree. Let's see. We'll be good. Let's go Birds. I agree. We'll be good. My Packers will be ready for y'all. I'm not pulling it up because of the N-word. But
oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah. I'm not pulling it up for the N-word, but it is what it is. Well, we got less than 3 weeks to talk about the Packers, so be on the lookout for that. So since that's all, outside of, did you see that CeeDee Lamb? That CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jones nonsense on X, where Jerry Jones don't
he said laugh out loud.
Yeah,
he laughed at Jerry. Yeah, I see that.
What's your thoughts before we talk about these shows coming up?
They're playing with the wrong guy right now, man. I think he's serious about what he's standing on. They're gonna have to make some improve because he definitely look like he's standing on business. Definitely like he's standing on business.
Exactly. They're gonna need him in the worst way because without CeeDee Lamb, that offense, I don't know, man. And as we saw a few hours ago with the Trey Lance, y'all better. I ain't
watched that game. Trey Lance looked bad.
Please, he looked like he didn't belong.
Man, that's ugly.
Yeah, he looked like he didn't belong because he was in there the whole game. It was like, I don't think he scored any touchdowns.
That's bad. Well,
I think it was a bunch of let me think. Y'all let me know because y'all saw it too. I think it was just a bunch of field goals because it was a bunch of field goals because it was 13-6.
He talking about Cool Cat stressing Smitty out about the coach. Nah, man. Listen, the narratives will have you.
I didn't know.
The narratives will have you believe a lot of things, man. So,
right.
I can't argue with that. It's been put out that he injured prone, but he's not.
Right. He ain't random. You're good. All right, let's go ahead and give our talk about these shows and get ready to wrap it up. So, what's up on the check down this Saturday?
Same old, man. A little preseason talk, a little college football, man. We just, breaking it down, man. We trying to get to this season 1 week at a time.
Yep. With King DV on vacation, anything on the check down or what's up on the check down?
Yeah, I'm doing a show with one of the Patriots content creators. So we'll do that Wednesday at 7:30. It'll be on both our channels.
Yep. For me, Cool Cat Mitch tomorrow, Birds of Broad Street tomorrow night. The word of the day is stock. Who raised their stock and who dropped it? That's the word of the day. We'll talk about preseason. We'll preview joint practice. We'll got a lot to talk about on BOBS. Make sure y'all tap in with me, Smitty, Moan, Trey, and the crew. And with that, let's give our final thoughts. So go ahead, Smitty.
Nah, man, I preached it already, man. Stay consistent, stay doing what you was doing, and get through this healthy, man. And we should come out on the end of this, ready for another week of camp, another week of preseason. We should be headed into a great situation, man. So Jalen Hurts, just stay doing what he was doing, and we should be fine, man. I think, as long as we keep executing how we've been the whole camp, it should be a well-rounded joint practice. Catch y'all Wednesday at 7:30, man. Fly Eagles, fly, go Birds.
Yep. For me, keep the main thing the main thing. We're 25 days away. Let's get to Brazil healthy. Let's have no injuries, knock on wood. And if we don't start nobody this Thursday or next Saturday, just get everybody ready for Brazil. That's all I care about. You got the Packers. You got Jordan Love. Everybody's got love for love right now. It's time to show the world that we are the Philadelphia Eagles, and we ain't running from nobody. So with that being said, we'll see y'all tomorrow. For Smitty, for King DV and your boy, fly Eagles, fly, go Birds. And remember, for every Eagles preseason, there's always
an aftermath.